December 23rd, 2018. Oh, crap, man. I woke up this morning. It was the first time I've been sore from a wood chopping session in, good Lord, a long time. And Mike Esch so graciously pointed out, you only cut 5.5 logs. Yeah, but there was probably about, good Lord, about 800 hits in those 5.5 logs. But in any event, sugar maple is real. So, often get asked, training during the winter, and, wood chopping is a sport that can go year-round. For example, in Tasmania right now, they're having some of the best of the wood chopping that you're going to find at the various circuits. I believe the Tassie Thousands, which is a $1,000 handicap, well, a $9,000 handicap race. It may be $7,000. I might be wrong about that. But they have the Tassie Thousands, the Government Thousands, which is, I believe, the first Saturday in January. And then they have a Christmas circuit in Tasmania where basically you would chop on Christmas, day after Christmas, which is Boxing Day, and then every day up until the 1st of July. There's also a Christmas circuit in both the northern and the south island of New Zealand. I went to the northern circuit back in 1994, and we basically chopped 7 straight days between Boxing Day and the 3rd of January. And then the South Island circuit, which is something I hope to do someday. The difference between the North Island and the South Island circuits is South Island, they cut a lot more underhands. Just like Tasmania, the primary, you'll go to a chop in Tasmania, you'll cut a 9-inch standing, a 10-inch standing, 11-inch standing, a 12-inch standing, and then there'll be a championship, and then there'll be a foot underhand handicap. And then there'll be a handicap tree and probably a championship tree, which is a standard event in Tassie. There may be some sawing, but you just don't know. But I'd love to do that once before I'm done, but it may not be happening in the next couple of years because I want to go to Brisbane for 2020. And so, just biding my time, see what I can do. But today, more of what I did yesterday. I do want to try and get up on the boards today. I won't be spending 2 hours working on axes today, which they are ready now, unless I busted them again. So I'm going to be very picky in what I put those other 2 axes in, primarily just tulip. I'm just going to use my thick trainer and all that sugar maple and white oak and stuff. So there'll be a lot of boing, 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 bouncing crap happening today. So, which is good, because the harder I cut, the harder wood I cut, the more I'll be ready for the upcoming season. And the reason why is because harder wood makes you cut it better. And if you don't cut it better, well, you don't get it off. And so I'm very pleased with that. I cut those 18-inch maples with 13-inch scarfs yesterday. For someone who is addicted to slope, that's saying quite a bit. So just a lot of hits. So we'll see what happens today. One I've got set up is about a 14-inch sugar maple. There's no way in hell I can cut this thing in its entirety, so I'm just going to take my time with the front to get warmed up, and then I'll go a little faster in the back.
On cold days, I sit in front of the blower. It keeps me from having an asthma attack.
All right, 14-inch white oak on a stand block. I'm a dumbass. Such a dumbass. So this should be fun. It took me about 10 minutes to recover from that sugar maple. That hurt. So here we go. Yeah. This next underhand is almost an 18-inch tulip. I have no idea why I'm cutting this, but I'm going to try. Yeah. Log is an 11-inch soft maple or red maple. I'm going to use my thick axe on it because I'm afraid there might be something hidden inside. I'm going to work on 2 up and 2 down while working on the other things I'm trying to get better. Next log is an 11-inch sugar maple, hard as a bull's forehead, using a thick axe because it's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get until you open it up. And so I have no idea how many hits this is going to take. Goal was 30. Elvis keeps me going. 2 more logs. This next one's an 11-inch white oak standing block, so it's going to bounce like crazy. Log of the day. It's a good 15-inch tulip. I may have to stop because it may be naughty and I don't want to bust this axe again. So right now it's pretty crappy, so I'm going to have to liven it up by chopping with it. I've lost interest. Time to go home.